What's up, toy fans? Welcome back to Bugsy's Toy Box for another episode of Wicked Pickups.
Oh yeah.
That's Ben.
That's Mugsy, and this
is Bugsy's Toy Box. Right you are, guys. So, this weekend we were at the NEC in Birmingham yet again for the BP Fairs Toy Fair. Go check them out on social media, BP Fairs.
Stick a link in the old box are in.
We shall indeed. And we're going to go through some bits and pieces that we picked up while we were there.
Yeah.
So, first and foremost, what would you like to show off?
Oh, I'll tell you what. We played a little game this time, just to make it a bit more interesting, because we sort of take it in turns to go for a wander throughout the day. And we set ourselves each a £5 limit to buy something for the other one. So, we'll go with what I picked up first for Mugsy. We were talking the night before, because we stayed up the night before, as you probably saw from our social media, drinking beers, drinking whiskey, playing some Switch, playing Mario Kart, which I was sucked at. I'm too used to playing it on the Wii with the bigger controller, and trying to use the Switch, I was terrible. But
he digresses.
We were talking about masks, and mostly talking about figures that he had that were missing masks, and as you will have seen from our social media, we picked up one of these.
So happy.
Oh. Now this was the £5 limit, which I was told later on, we did very well getting one of these for a fiver.
Certainly did.
He goes with, Mugsy, you'll have to remind me of his name.
Bruno Shepherd.
That's the one.
The Euro variant,
Yeah.
Bruno Shepherd. So only available in the European region. So not available in the States.
Look at that. The colours on this are awesome. There's no rubs or anything. It's just in really, really nice shape. It's gone a little hard, as these do over time. But it's an awesome example.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, just for the mask fans out there, although it has gone a little bit hard, it hasn't gone like fully hard. And even just this little bit of movement, you'll appreciate. Look at that. Oh.
Ooh, a bit squidgy around the bottom.
Bit squidgy. Obviously that's solid, I'm not going to try it with that. But oh, still a bit squidgy.
Crunch and crumbles.
Yeah, oh, heartbreaking.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my pickup for Mugsy.
Thank you very much, sir. Very much enjoyed that. So, on the second side, now this is a figure that Ben already has. However, I found one in better condition because the little clip here on his one was broken. So if he eventually found his hologram giveaway, he wouldn't have been able to attach it.
No.
Now he can. I found him one.
Hector.
With an intact clip.
With the intact clip. His chest is a little yellow, but we reckon we're going to give a peroxide a go with this one. Take them all apart, peroxide the chest, just to whiten him up a little bit.
We haven't tried that yet. We've heard other toy collectors do that for their whiter items.
Yeah.
Most famously, most people do it with their Ecto ones and their Stormtroopers.
Yeah. If anybody's got any links to videos or decent ones for us to watch on a how-to, that'd be awesome. Stick them in the box. You'd be helping us out massively.
So yeah, there you are, sir.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your Ecto.
As I probably said last week, I've now got all of the figures in this range.
Alright.
Toy line.
Still got some of the hardest bits to find though, haven't you?
Yes. I've got some of the hardest bits to find, but not the hardest bit to find.
Ha.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll go through our other pickups from the toy show. On the line of Visionaries, I'll show you the couple of bits we picked up. We picked up another Arzon figure, who Mugsy found while rummaging through a box, which we didn't realise until later, his crotch has snapped.
Now the reason I picked him up was for the crotch piece, because we've got one that is missing the crotch piece.
It's crotchless.
Yeah. But yeah, I was too excited about finding other bits and pieces at the same time.
The rest of him is in really nice condition. All the colours are still really bright. There's no sort of change to the blue, because the blue can go a little bit green, like the white goes a little bit yellow. But apart from his dodgy crotch, he will stand up fine. But it's always nice to add another one to the pile.
Yeah. Good for spares.
A shout out and a thanks to our good friend Andy at Andy's Toys and Models, because he hooked me up with Arzon's backing card.
This thing is in such good nick. Like the hologram is in really good nick.
I don't know whether you guys can see that.
Such a flat and straight card as well.
Yeah, look at this. It almost disappears when I do that. And the artwork on the back is so cool. You've got sort of the playset bits and then all the figures at the bottom, because they only brought out 4 of either one of the figures with stuffs It's missing Mordred, Recon, Feral, and Ektar because they all came with vehicles. But that was awesome to add that to the collection. So cheers, dude.
Lovely. A couple of bits I got for my personal collection. Because I always have to pick them up whenever I see them, as you guys may know, because I army build them. The Batman McDonald's toys. Now, primarily, I only army build the
Batmen themselves.
The Batmen and the Catwomen. But this was a whole bag off of some friends of ours from just down the road, actually. They always do like local boot sales, local toy fairs and stuff. So, thank you very much. Yeah, just got them all for £2.50. You can see that. So, I was like, yeah, I'll take those home. And the extra little bits, I have a couple of anyway, so why not? I'll just keep them. So we've got the little McDonald's Joker car there.
That's awesome. The
animated series. That is wicked, isn't it? There we go. A little Robin cycle. There he is. Now these are all like pull back and go ones. And the most important part of it is the Catwoman and the Batman that I army build. Now these are in
caped.
These are in minty condition.
Like they've just been taken out of the Happy Meal wrappers.
Yeah, look at that. And he's actually got his cape. Loads of mine don't have the cape. I don't really care if it doesn't have the cape. I army build them anyway. Because it's some people army build with like really expensive figures. So I'm army building with like 50p to £2 figures. So yeah, there he is. And there is the Catwoman. Now the funny thing about this is that this is so very close to the actual animated series Catwoman figure. The only thing that's different really is the fact that it's slightly smaller. Otherwise, the articulation's the same. It just doesn't have the mechanism in the arm for the whip. But yeah, so I might do a comparison at some point and put them up on our social media next to each other.
Yeah.
So you can see. But yeah, she came with what looks like a lion or something, like a big wolf.
Panther.
Yeah, it's what originally came with her. Not that I ever remember her having a panther or
yellow
lion.
Cat.
Big yellow cat, yeah. She had a little black one.
Yeah.
In the cartoon.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so those were for me. And for a mate of mine, I picked up this 1989 Dragon Ball Z Goku figure. He's in wicked condition. Little PVC figure. Don't know if you can see there, 1989.
I don't think you're in focus.
I'm probably not in focus, but it's going to be difficult anyway. Yeah, very little articulation, just literally waist and arms.
4 points and the head spins as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you can move the head. Yeah, so he's going to go to a buddy of mine who collects the modern ones, the big old statues you buy that are like 60 quid a piece, because he doesn't have any vintage. So I'm basically forcing it upon him, because I think it's cool.
Will join him. Cool, right. We both picked up some stuff for our bad guy shelves. As we mentioned in the previous video, we're starting these. What we're going to do is probably show you guys bits and pieces every now and again when we pick stuff up, and then come the end of the summer, once sort of car boot season's sort of been and gone, we'll do a video and we'll go through each of them and you guys can decide the winner.
Yeah.
So to start us off, I managed to pick up a slightly wibbly-legged Hordak with crossbow. Now this thing is in awesome condition. Crossbow's yellowed, but as they always do. I swear these ones were sort of an off-white anyway. But yeah, he's got his armour. There's no rub on his toes, if I can get that in focus. Like, he is really, really nice condition.
So apart from being a bit wibbly, like all the colour work and everything is really good. There's like no playwear, is there?
Yeah, 1984 is the Malaysia one. Same as the figure and the armour, both from the Malaysia ones. But that's awesome. That's an awesome one to sort of kick the shelf off properly.
Lovely. Right. I got a slight heads up on the bad guy shelf before we went.
He's been cheating.
I wasn't cheating. I just got too excited and bought some anyway. So, but I'll show you one that I picked up while I was actually at the NEC. Now, I recognised this character, but I couldn't for the life of me place where it was from, but I knew that he was a villain. And I'd never seen the figure. I just recognised it. So I picked him up. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know. This guy, with his tail, which I've recently been told is one of those things that always gets chewed off or goes missing.
Oh.
He is venomous scum.
Wow. I mean, they were lovely with that.
Yep, that is quite a name. Now, he is from Captain Planet.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, there he is. In all of his glory. Now, he's in really good condition. He's obviously not been played with very much, but yeah.
The proportion in size of his hands to his head, they're almost the same size. They're giant.
He's
But an
on,
awesome figure though.
yeah, wicked looking figure. So yeah, he is on my bad guy shelf.
Cool. Right, another one to add to mine. We basically just bought bad guys. Which, there's nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
I've got some stuff to finish off that's very cool. It's not a
Oh,
bad
I mean,
guy.
I've got some openings to do.
Oh yeah.
Right, next up for me for the bad guy shelf, because he's big, he's green. It's one of the bad guys from Pirates of the Darkwater. Pirates of Darkwater.
Blackwater.
Pirates of Blackwater. That's the one. I'm terrible. I'm getting all the names confused today. But he is an awesome figure. I don't know much about the line at all. I know he's one of the bad guys, but he's giant. Really nice condition. He doesn't look like he's got any playwear on him. I've got any of his accessories or any of that, but an awesome one to add to the shelf. Throwing a bit of diversity,
Yeah, why not?
toy line wise.
Another one that I picked up from the show, possibly the campus figure I've ever bought.
You were so excited to show me this as well.
I was so chuffed to bits to find this. Captain Hook, from the movie Hook.
I love that movie. That was so good.
It's such a good film.
Boomerang.
I never thought in my life I'd own a Dustin Hoffman action figure. There he is.
So flamboyant. His big feather in his hat.
Yeah, big feather in his hat. His hook is all in good nick, and also up his sleeve is a little pirate knife. There you go.
Didn't know he had one of them.
Yeah, a little pirate knife.
That's cool.
There he is.
Can you swap the hook over? Can you?
No, the hook stays there at all times. It doesn't go in. That's moulded.
I thought you could swap them over.
No, that would have been a nice little touch, but no, that's just moulded. There's no manoeuvrability there. Yeah.
He was cool to add in. Right, there would be no bad guy shelf for me without some element of the Turtles in. And as you've seen from previous videos, we picked up a Dimwit Doughboy, which is Rocksteady, sort of the military line. So Muggsy found me a mint Private Portnose.
He's so wicked.
He is awesome, and Bebop being one of my favourite characters from any toy line from all time, from me growing up. It was definitely he needed to be in there somewhere. I'm gonna get probably a complete original Bebop and Rocksteady to add to the bad guy shelf, because I couldn't not have them in there. But he was an awesome one to add in.
He's so mint as well.
Yeah. Just so cool with the little foot logo on his hat, on his helmet, sorry. And his little tail sticking out the back. He was awesome to add in.
That's the thing about these figures, they got slightly more articulation than the average as well. Cause
Yeah,
the,
they sort of bend in the arms.
Yeah, they added the shoulder joints as well.
Yeah. I think it's because they were a bit later. 94, are they? 92, sorry. But an awesome, awesome addition.
There you go. Next on my bad guy shelf, again going with the form of diversity. Not as popular toy line, but still a very cool little figure. And I love the fact that it's got a material cape. Lord Dread.
I still think the sculpt of the face looks a little Kylo Ren-esque.
Well, just because it looks like the actor from Kylo Ren a little
That's
bit.
what I
but
mean, yeah.
to be honest, it's closer to Borg from Star Trek, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, this guy is from Captain Power, for those of you who didn't know. So yeah,
They're
he's
quite
an
small
awesome
figures, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sort of compared to most of the other ones we're picking up.
He's complete with his accessory. There he is.
Yeah.
Little blade there. Oh,
Nice.
There you go. So yeah, very happy with him. Very, very good condition. Absolutely mint. Original cape. Very, very pleased.
Yeah.
Bit of diversity. And a bit of height diversity. It's like me stood next to Ben.
It is. You saying I've got a giant tail?
No?
Come on, carry on. Because you've got sort of surpassed me on the amount of members in the bad guy shelf.
Okay, fair
this
enough.
week.
Right, so General Warhawk from the Coleco Rambo line. There he is. Now he is complete. He's got all his bits, but he's got more bits than he has hands. So I've just put his biggest gun in that hand, and this thing, because it's really cool. It's a sword, but it's like
It's got a cable on it, so
Yeah.
it sort of fires out.
basically it's on a bungee, and then you can shoot it out. I've wrapped the thing around his arm. I've ruined that. Here we go. But yeah, if you unwrap that. There you go.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's a cool little touch.
So you definitely don't lose the sword part of that.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere. And last but not least, the leader of the Cobra Kai dojo. He's wicked. Look at him. I can't remember his name.
No, I can't either. It's literally gone.
But yeah, his action works as well. Look. Yeah.
I was thinking, what can it be? Of course, it's some sort of karate kick, isn't it?
And his karate chop works as well.
Awesome.
He's in amazing condition. Got a couple of these from my cousin Bryn. Thanks, Bryn.
Right, we also picked up, not on the bad guy shelf, because I don't know whether this figure is one of the bad guys or the good guys, but I picked it up because it's cool and we haven't had any in yet. It is a Sector's figure. But he was cool.
Yeah.
Just to pick up. Just because it's here, as we said, something a bit different.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh, I'll tell you what, you do yours last. Let me do these. I picked up from our friend Tom at Pizarro's Pieces. Cheers, dude. A couple of bagged Monsters in My Pocket, the Wrestlers. Now these, I've not seen these before. They're from 1995, all bagged up. Body slammers. As you can see from there. They came with sort of four, each bag came with 4 caps, that sort of like pogs, I imagine. But what we thought about doing, and when I bought them off him, he said to me, please can you open these on camera so we can all see? So I'm going to.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what, would you like to open one as well?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
You were hoping I could see it. Right. Let's see, without damaging the packets too much. Oh, look, air from 1995.
I'm not so sure I enjoyed that.
Right, I have this figure, but this one obviously is in amazing condition. The Referee.
Fresh out the packet.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a proper plasticky, new plastic smell.
Oh.
Right, and with him came 4 caps.
Or pogs.
The Congo King, who I have as a figure. Gizzard the Lizard, who I also have. I think I'm only missing about 6 figures. Mano Arms, who I might need actually.
It's like Man at Arms.
Yeah, and who I definitely have got because I remember buying him from the car boot early on. The Executioner. These are cool. They it's the sort of thing now that I'm probably going to have to try and find all the flipping caps. So, but if anybody can help me, it will be Oddpod, Dan at Oddpod.
Yeah.
So if you know anything about these, Dan, or you've got some that you're shifting on or whatever, just let me know. Because I might have to put a set together. More 90. Oh, and I think that's a figure I don't have. Because I just had a sneak in the box when you blew the air at me.
Oh, there we go.
That's not a figure. That is a figure I don't have.
There we go. Magic, you see?
Yeah.
Opening on camera, get a figure you need. Look at that guy.
I
have
definitely
no
given
idea.
you the other boxes. The other bag.
Oh, there you go. Look, take him off me. He's yours.
He's green as well.
Oh, he's green.
But they came with like a little ring on the back for you to put the sort of the caps in. You sort of stack them up and then threw the characters at them, and you get a little token. I don't know what the tokens were for. I have to look up and see how to play it properly. Not that. Well, we might give it a go if we get more caps.
These are obviously going to end up in a frame.
Oh yeah.
Right, you are. Let's see what caps
Tom, if
did
you've
we
got
get?
any more of these, because I know you picked up quite a few. Shoot me a message, please. I might just message you before this video comes out anyway.
You've started him off.
Yeah.
Ah, well, we've got Crusher Kozak.
Definitely looks Russian, doesn't he?
Yeah, he is definitely Russian. We have Sergeant Strangle. That's a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh no, I do have Sergeant Strangle and the other one.
That's well aggressive for a kid's toy.
I know.
Oh, Goonie. I'm guessing because
Just looks like an absolute bruiser.
well, and they made him look ever so slightly
He
like
looks similar to this though, doesn't he?
Oh,
it is Goonie. Some of
there you
these
go.
they did in variants of colours, so I think he was one of the ones that came in red and green.
Oh, there you go, Goonie. And last but not least, Referee Final Countdown.
I've got him as well.
What I'm hoping
these
has
are
just happened is the Final Countdown music kicked in.
Saves me editing over the top. I'll just sing it instead. But no, that's awesome. So now I have 8 caps. There's 32. There's not as many caps as
there are figures.
Because some of them they brought out as extras later on. There was like a medical team that came in, some sort of doctor with psycho hands with like surgical equipment for fingers.
Oh yeah, freaky looking.
The really, really butch nurse.
Oh, she's a wrestler nurse.
Yeah, she's absolutely stacked as well.
I think they just
imagine
just
it was like
repainted
Helga.
up Goonie.
Yeah, and just stuck a blonde wig on him. But no, they were awesome. So thanks, Tom. And as I said, yeah, shoot us a message if you've got some more, because I know you said you picked up a few of these. So I might just take them all for you and open them all. Yeah.
He is definitely going to do. Right, last couple of bits. As you guys may have seen on a previous video and Instagram, I picked up bits of a King Hiss, and over time I was going to rebuild him. We have the technology. And since
We can rebuild.
the last time, I've not got him quite complete yet.
We're still missing that right front arm.
Yeah, we're missing the right front arm, but that is the only bit we're missing now because I got his back piece to connect to his front piece off of a Motu Facebook group. Guy on there, lovely guy, Anthony. And I managed to get his accessories on my cousin Bryn. So there's his staff.
You just come with the 2 accessories.
Yeah, the staff and his shield. There you are. So he's complete accessories wise. I just
Snake
need
men.
his other arms to go on there. And then I will rebuild him and then show him off.
Yeah. But last but not least. Oh no, you've got 2 bits left, haven't you?
I do, yeah, more mask items.
Yeah.
Now I've already got one of these, but this one was minty and it was a really good price and I couldn't leave it behind because
Upgrading yours, I think,
it might be better condition than the one I've already got. So my spare one is currently up for trades. If anyone wants to trade me for other things, I managed to get this bad boy complete. Mask Hurricane.
Nice.
100% complete, really, really wicked condition. Transforms really well.
So cool.
Air guns, and here we have Hondo McLean. Yeah, those guys. So there you go. All well transformed. All really good decals. Inside
Shadow's not going to let you do
and
that,
out.
is it?
No, it isn't. Yeah, and complete Hondo with his mask. So yeah, all really good, Nick. And yeah, as I say, this one might be slightly better than mine, but not by much, because my one is really, really minty. But I am just going to double check anyway. Just because, you know, slightly anally retentive collector. So yeah, so I now have a spare one of these, which I'm hoping to trade for mask bits that I don't have. So if you are a mask collector, or you have a abundance of mask that you want to trade and you need one of these, or you just want another one because you're greedy like me.
Or upgrade.
Or upgrade. Then yeah, please do get in contact. But yeah, fantastic find, and yeah, just because it was complete and it was in such good nick, I couldn't leave it behind. It was a really, really good price for what it is. So yeah, happy to add that. And lastly, probably my favourite thing of the entire NEC, my lunchbox.
Our good friend Jonathan, who sort of was hanging out with us today, saw Muggsy sort of running over with us, and he went, "Ha! I think he's brought us some lunch."
To be fair, at least I didn't bring us any Rainbow Bright.
I was going to say, it might have been because we'd just been taking the mick out of his Rainbow Bright, which is definitely not for him.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, yeah, really happy with this. Like, vintage mask lunchbox.
It's awesome. Really, really nice condition.
Really, really great condition.
The decal on the front is perfect.
It is. And the best thing about it is it's the perfect place to put all my spares for mask. Look at that. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have been if you'd had the if the flask was in it, but those things disappear.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to look for the flask eventually. But yeah, well, I just have to move the stuff over a little bit.
Oh yeah,
look at all those goodies. Look, yeah. Yeah, very happy with that.
Yeah. So guys, that was what we've been picking up. I'm sorry it's been a while since a video. We've had so much stuff going on. I won't go into it because some of it's not fun.
Life.
Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you for watching.
If you're not following us on social media, please consider to do so on Facebook at Bugsy's Toy Box.
On Instagram at Bugsy's Toy Box. If you're not subscribed to the channel, why not? we say every week, come on. We're going to be running a giveaway hopefully soon. We haven't decided what or why, but we feel like we want to, so we're going to.
Yeah.
Hit the bell, hit the like, comment in the box, let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see more of. If you guys have got any suggestions of who we should be adding to our bad guy shelves, I mean, because there's quite a few characters that are going to have to go in there, like the big ones, or Skeletor, who else did we talk about?
Stay
Rocksteady
Puft.
and Bebop, Stay Puft, all sorts. So, yeah, if you guys have got any suggestions or anything like that, just let us know. But
Brilliant.
until next time, guys.
Keep it unpunched.